Hello, students. Have you ever walked through a garden and noticed that while some plants like hibiscus bear flowers one at a time, others like sunflowers seem to carry dozens, all neatly arranged together? This arrangement isn't random at all, it's what we call inflorescence. Inflorescence is simply the way flowers are arranged on the axis of a plant. This organization isn't just for beauty, it ensures maximum visibility, pollination efficiency, and the continuation of plant species. Today, let's unfold the story of how flowers organize themselves in fascinating patterns and how ovules inside the ovary are arranged to eventually become seeds. Let's begin with the simplest form, the solitary flower. These appear singly, either at the tip of the main stem or at the end of a branch. Think of the bright red hibiscus or mustard flowers, each stands proudly on its own. By growing singly, the flower ensures it gets the attention of pollinators directly. It's almost like putting a spotlight on one stage performer instead of an entire group. This arrangement may look simple, but it's one of the oldest strategies plants have used for reproduction. Now, in many plants, flowers don't grow alone. In axillary inflorescence, flowers grow from the axis of leaves, the small angels where a leaf joins the stem. In others, they grow in clusters, forming attractive bunches. Have you seen the Ixora plant, where the flowers look like a ball of tiny red stars? That's a clustered arrangement. Such groupings provide a feast for pollinators, more nectar, more choice, and more chances for successful pollination. Some plants take inflorescence design to a whole new level. Look at a sunflower. What we think of as a single big flower is actually a collection of hundreds of tiny florets packed tightly on a flat disc. The youngest florets sit in the center, while the older ones mature toward the edges. This clever arrangement allows continuous blooming and ensures pollinators always find fresh flowers. Similar adaptations are seen in cereal crops like rice and wheat, where spikes and panicles maximize seed production. Isn't it fascinating how every plant has its own strategy to optimize life? Now let's step inside the flower, right into the ovary. Here, we meet another key concept, placentation. Placentation refers to the arrangement of ovules within the ovary. The ovules are attached to a tissue called the placenta, which supplies them with nutrients and keeps them in place until fertilization occurs. Just as the arrangement of flowers on a stem matters for pollination, the arrangement of ovules in the ovary matters for seed development. For instance, when you cut open a tomato, you can actually see how the seeds are neatly arranged inside. That's placentation in action. There are different types of placentation, and each one tells a different story. In axial placentation, ovules are attached to a central column, as in tomatoes and oranges. In marginal placentation, ovules are arranged along one side of the ovary wall, like in peas. In parietal placentation, the ovules stick to the inner wall of the ovary, as seen in mustard and cucumber. Finally, in basal placentation, a single ovule sits right at the base of the ovary, as in sunflower. So the next time you slice open a fruit, notice how the seeds are positioned. It's a live demonstration of placentation. So why are these arrangements so important? Inflorescence ensures that flowers are displayed in ways that maximize pollination, while placentation ensures ovules are correctly placed for fertilization and later seed formation. Together, they guarantee the success of plant reproduction. Farmers, botanists, and even gardeners rely on these patterns to identify plant species and understand crop varieties. From the sunflower in a farmer's field to the pea pods in your kitchen, inflorescence and placentation are nature's strategies for survival and abundance. So students, let's tie everything together. Inflorescence is how flowers arrange themselves on the plant, while placentation is how ovules are arranged within the ovary. Both these patterns are not random, but finely tuned biological designs to ensure pollination, fertilization, and seed formation. The next time you look at a sunflower, a pea pod, or even a mango, remember that you're not just seeing flowers and fruits, you're seeing the result of millions of years of evolutionary design. Isn't it incredible how even the smallest details in plants are carefully organized for life to go on? Biology truly is the science of life, and every flower and fruit around us is a living lesson in nature's genius. Until our next adventure in biology, keep observing, keep questioning, and keep appreciating the wonders of the living world.